In the news tonight, mother and 4 children perish in devastating Berbice fire. Teenage son escapes.
It's very hard for me to lose my daughter. For fix me. That I'm leaving daddy for my daughter with that. And I'm leaving daddy.
And President cautions contractors. Projects will be terminated. Company blacklisted for failure to complete projects.
But if you don't complete the projects, we'll have no other alternative but to look at termination, to apply liquidated damages, and blacklisting would follow. Are we together? Are we together?
A mother and her 4 children perished in a tragic early morning fire on Tuesday, while her teenage son managed to escape. Imwati Singh, 34, along with her children, died as they tried to flee the flames that engulfed their 2-story home in the quiet community of number 64 village, currently in Berbice. The fire, the authorities said, is unknown and took the lives of Singh, her sons Kelvin, 14, Brandon, 10, who had special needs, Cindy, 11, a pupil at the New Market Primary School, and 2-year-old Tomish Ramjatan. Tragically, the family was awakened and desperately tried to escape when they became trapped in the flames. The only survivor, 17-year-old Kevin Ramjatan, recounted that he was sleeping on the upstairs veranda when he was awakened by the fire shortly after 2 a.m. As the flames rapidly spread from the lower flat where his father's car was parked, Kevin ran downstairs to find his family frantically attempting to escape. Faced with a wall of flames at the front door, they turned back and rushed upstairs, where they were ultimately overtaken by the blaze. Kevin managed to flee, but with no phone and unresponsive neighbors, he raced to his grandmother's home for help. By the time the teen and relatives returned, the house was fully engulfed. His grandmother spoke with reporters.
And he said, Nanny, have your house get fire. Then me get up now, me wake up, me run picnic them. And me tell her, me go for see. When me go, me see fire red on the house. Me no see me after, me no see back, me run picnic them. Because it's very hard for me to lose my daughter for fix me. That I'm leaving daddy for my daughter with that. And I'm leaving daddy. Me never get to see him how he dead this morning and all.
When firefighters arrived, it was too late to save the family. After extinguishing the fire, firefighters discovered the charred remains of the 5 bodies. The devastating incident unfolded while Rohan Ramjatan Singh's husband and father of her children was in police custody, detained in connection with a cattle rustling investigation. As the police continued their inquiry into the fire, they are also interviewing Kevin, who survived the unmanageable ordeal. Residents in the area recalled that electrical issues had plagued the neighborhood, with the Guyana Power and Light wire reportedly catching fire twice in recent days. The community is reeling from the loss, and the authorities are working to uncover the cause behind the blaze that claimed 5 lives. The bodies have been taken to the Skeldon Hospital's mortuary for post-mortem examinations.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Starbrook Market.
It's here again! The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Festive Favorites Christmas promotion is here. Members, here is your chance to win and win big. You can win one of 10 50-inch television sets, over 40 grocery vouchers valued $50,000, one of 10 microwaves, one of 10 vacuums, and one of 10 Samsung cell phones. But wait, that's not all. Members also have a chance to win one 60-inch television, an air conditioning unit, a double-door refrigerator, a trip for two to Kaitro Falls, and a grand prize of $500,000. Yes, you heard right. $500,000. It's Festive Favorites at GPS CCU. To enter this promotion, you must be a member of the credit union in good standing and must have taken your first loan. Each member is entitled to only one coupon. Coupons are available at our Hatfield Street office and our representatives countrywide. Happy holidays from the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. People helping people.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
The Guyana Elections Commission GECOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31st, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. Types of transactions. Anyone eligible for registration is required to visit the registration office responsible for his or her area of residence to apply for registration. Persons who are already registered could apply for a name change if they have changed their names since they were last registered. Apply for corrections if there is incorrect information on their national ID cards. Persons who are desirous of conducting any of the above transactions must provide the relevant supporting documents. Persons who are already registered could request that their photographs be retaken if the quality of the photographs on their ID cards is unacceptable. Collect their new ID cards if they have not done so as yet. This registration exercise will end on November 29, 2024. For further information, please contact GECOM on the following hotline numbers: 225-027729, 226-6557, 223-9650, or visit the GECOM website at www.gcom.org.gy.
President Afanali this morning roasted some of his ministers, permanent secretaries, contractors, and engineers for the delay in government contracts. In an early morning briefing at State House, the president did not let anyone off the hook, and he flagged flaws in the system. The meeting was called to address contractors whose projects were delayed 4 months and more. Several of the contractors said they did not receive commencement letters, contradicting what the engineers were saying.
Don't lie to me. Did you give I'm asking for the last time, because if you can't produce a letter with a sign and acceptance, you can get a problem. Don't lie at these meetings. Did you issue the commencement letter? A letter.
For projects delayed 4 months and more, where contractors are at fault, they were told by the president that they run the risk of having those projects terminated and their companies blacklisted.
We want you to be successful. But if you don't complete the projects, we'll have no other alternative but to look at termination, to apply liquidated damages, and blacklisting would follow. Are we together? Are we together?
They had to state caution to contractors to not find an excuse for the failures. It will cost them.
Because delays cost you. Delays cost you. Additional security, additional fuel. It is in your interest. Create an incentive mechanism for your staff to deliver the project on time. Because if they delay it, it will cost you more.
He noted that the projects must be completed within the budget cycle.
You see, we have to face communities out there. And communities have expectation. We're coming to the end of this year's budget cycle. And the projects must be completed within the budget cycle. Otherwise, you're putting a burden on next year's budget. Everything has an implication. Your slothfulness and inability to complete your project has a fiscal implication.
At the end of the meeting, the contractors left with a clear understanding that they must ensure that the deadlines for the delivery of these contracts are met. Those contracts were awarded in various parts of the country.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
What are you doing? Igloo ice cream. You know it's good.
The Guyana Elections Commission continues to be in the spotlight as calls by the parliamentary opposition continue for a clean voters list and biometrics. Today, opposition leader Aubrey Norton and leader of the Alliance for Change, Nigel Hughes, joined scores of protesters in protest calling on the commission to implement biometrics. Both Norton and Hughes feel that the implementation of biometrics will not take longer than 6 months.
I would start with the position that there is enough time now if you start. And therefore the thing is to move with immediacy to ensure that the process begins. The actual biometrics wouldn't take 6 months. A number of things have got to go together. Biometrics on the one hand and a clean voters list. And then the third thing that is needed is an independent GCOM. Because if you have biometrics and you have a clean voters list, nothing prevents a compromised GCOM for ignoring even the biometrics and moving ahead. So it's a package. Biometrics, clean voters list, and an impartial elections commission in which the employees that are there are chosen for their professional competence rather than their political allegiance.
We think biometrics mandatory, and it can be done before. It's less than 6 months.
And if this doesn't happen?
If what doesn't happen?
The implementation of biometrics. If GCOM agrees to do biometrics.
If GCOM agrees to do biometrics and what? It doesn't get
happen in time, yes.
Well, I'd be very surprised if it doesn't happen in time without some sort of intentional intervention to frustrate it. Everywhere else in the world that we've looked at can be done in less than 6 months.
GCOM is a constitutional
Just let me give you a little perspective here. We're less than, 600,000, 700,000 voters. How difficult it is going to collect fingerprints from 600,000.
Norton said the upcoming general and regional elections are the most consequential elections in Guyana. He said GCOM needs to get it right.
That this election is one of the most crucial elections, and we are not going to allow Barra Jack to do nonsense. This is life and death. We prefer life.
On the picket line, there were calls for the resignation of GCOM Chairman Claudette Singh and other senior GCOM officials. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.